Welcome to AIO Tech Studio. In today's tutorial, we will see how to create a pivot table from a sample file and look some of its advanced features. We will insert a calculated field in the pivot table. We will group the rows. We will insert a slicer. Also, we will insert a timeline. And finally, we will see the difference of the column. But before we start, here is our intro. If you are finding us for the first time, do subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. For the purpose of this tutorial, I have prepared a sample file in which the sales data of a company is kept in an official Excel table. The table name is sales data. You can even create a pivot table using normal dataset. To insert a pivot table, go to the Insert tab and click on Pivot Table. Excel will ask for the table or range. Since our active cell was within the table, it recognized the name. But if you're not using an Excel table, you can specify the range over here. The second question is choose whether you want the pivot table to be placed. You can either choose new worksheet, it will create a worksheet for you, and or you can go with the existing worksheet. I'll go with the existing worksheet and choose my location. I'll go to the report tab and select a cell. I'll click on OK. On the right hand side, you get the pivot table field pane. This is the most important part to build a report. On the top, you have all the columns from the data source, and on the bottom, you have space for filters, columns, rows, and values. From, from the tools, you can change the layout. Also, you can sort your column list to ascending or as per the data source. Once you are within the pivot table, it will enable two tabs, Pivot Table Analysis tab and the Design tab. To build a report, we need to drag and drop any of the fields to the area below. So let's add the total to the values. This gives us the sum of the total. By default, Excel will sum the number field, and for the text field, it will give us summarize by count. To change the summarize, go to the field setting and you can change as per your requirement. You can also change the number format and click on OK. Now let's add a different field to the area below. For that we will add the item to the rows. This gives us the breakup of the item sales amount. If you want to replace the field, just remove the existing field and add a different field back. This will give breakup by the sales representative. Now I will add the item field to the column. This will give a tabular report for the sales representative and the items. Now I have added the region to the filter area, which gives us a drop down for the region above the tabular report. You can select any of the region and the report changes as per the filter criteria. Now here is the bonus tip. To create multiple sheets for the filter criteria, go to the pivot table analyze, click on the down arrow and click on option. Select show report filter pages. Since we have a single field for filter, we will select the region and click on OK. This will create three different sheets for the filters criteria. Now let's see how we can add a calculated field. For that we will add units field to the values and go to the pivot table analyze, click on field items and set and select the calculated field. This will ask for the field name And for the formula, we will select total divided by units and we will add it and click on OK. This will add a column of average cost of the item. Now let's see how we can add group to the sales representative. For that, holding the control key, we will select the team members and right click it on it and select the group. This will create a group for the selected members. We can rename the team as team A. Again, we will select another team members and again right click and select it group. Team B. And finally, we can select the rest of the members and create the final team, team C. We can even rearrange the group by dragging and dropping it to the correct location. Now let's see how we can insert a slicer. For that, first we will close the field pane, go to the pivot table analyze and click on insert slicer. We can select multiple fields to insert slicer. This has added two slicers to the report. You can customize the slicer by going to the slicer tab. Also, you can go to the report connection and choose whichever report you want to connect this slicer to. Slicer helps in filtering the data depending on the selection. You can clear the filter using the clear filter button. Let's see how we can insert timeline to filter our report. For that, we'll go to the pivot table analyze and click on insert timeline. Timelines can only be added to the date field. Since we have only one field in our data source, we'll check this box and click on OK. You can customize the timeline depending upon the year, quarters, months or days. Let's select quarters. Now we can use this timeline to filter our data. The data gets filtered depending upon the timeline selection. Now to the final part of this tutorial to show the difference column. I have set up a column as years from the order date and I get two columns 2020 and 2021. I would like to see one more column here to see the difference between each column. For that, I will again add total to the values and click on value field settings. I'll go to the show value as and in the show values I will select the difference from the base field. I'll select years and base item as previous and click on OK. There is no difference in for the first year since there is no comparison from the previous year. So this column we will hide. Now we get the difference of amount from the previous year. We can select this and put the conditional formatting icons as direction 3 arrows. This way we can set up the difference column. Let's see another example now. In this example, I have set up a slicer for the years, which shows the data for the year 2021. And I have four columns, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. And besides every quarter, there is a difference column. So if I change the year selection, the difference column also changes. I hope you like this video. Give your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends.